For you guys that don't know me, my name's Scott Sawyer. I'm the Chief Deputy with the Polk County Sheriff's Office. I'm your Sheriff-elect also. I'll be taking office January 1st. I want to thank every one of you guys for coming out. We hadn't done this for the last couple years. It used to be a really big deal. We're going to get back started on it again. Before we get started on Operation Prom Night, I want to give you guys a few facts. There's 1.1 million DWI arrests every year. That's just scratching the surface. Most DWI drivers get by with it up to 100 times before they get caught the first time. 1,100 kids under the age of 14 are killed by drunk drivers last year. 29% of all fatal accidents involve a DWI. 27 people die every day in DWI accidents. That's one every 50 minutes. Teen alcohol use kills 5,000 people every year. Last year there were over 10,000 people killed in DWI crashes. That's one death every 50 minutes. 300,000 people were injured. And last one is that car crashes are the leading cause of death for teenagers. You're 10 times more likely to be in a wreck if you're intoxicated than you are if you're sober, and they're all preventable. We're going to do a quick skit. We cannot reproduce what it's really like. They're horrifying, these crashes are. We go to them all the time. We're going to do the best we can to reproduce it. You guys pay attention, listen to the message, and thank you for coming.
There's 2 cars involved, 1 car is on fire this time. What are you feeding? Get off the line! Fire EMS, 4.3, 4.3, need 2 units to respond to Fairground Road, multiple injury car crash, full traffic. Southwest Central to area back 7-3.
Area 7-3, go ahead.
7-3, we need to respond to Polk County Fairgrounds for a 2-vehicle injury.
ETA 5 minutes to Fairgrounds Road.
Copy 5 minutes, ETA to Fairground Road. Thank you, area back.
39 going 3.
Check on her.
Video Southwest unit. Yeah, Southwest unit, yeah. Go ahead, girl, dude.
Yeah, we got multiple injuries, multiple people down, those things that
Copy that. Any officer in the area, Fairground Road,
we're doing some traffic control and stuff.
Give me another shake. Mark,
Yes.
this is gone.
Y'all checked over here yet?
It's gone. That's gone.
Central Medicine, if you're gonna need additional resources on scene.
Hey, do we have a helicopter around?
Yes. They'll be here in a few minutes.
Medicine, Central, possibly need another unit if you got one available.
What other PIs we got? Just need two?
Back over here quick.
Keep the traffic control, keep the traffic on the fire truck.
The other side.
Central, good. Everybody come away.
Hey, John, I think we got a full
For
stack.
everybody come around at 5 minutes, today, possibly doing today.
Southwest Bay. This is area 7-3. We can take a report and we have about a minute. ETA 15.
And for everybody except 3, we have one male patient, approximately 17 years old. He was backseat passenger in the vehicle,
Hey, you guys.
possibly TOH on board. Also, the patient was on breathing, I'm not sure if they got breathing at this time, but we do have him, paramedic working on him. We want to land you to the east side, there's a deputy sitting there with a car, the planner, that's to the east side of this crowd that we have landed here this afternoon.
You know any information on this kid? Anybody?
We'll do, they're gonna be doing the first aid conference,
That 10, that's 3, you have a visual of the landing zone.
I guess so. We have a visual and we're going to land in the grassy area there.
Okay, you do it, acknowledge that, power line, is that correct?
Roger.
Everybody on 4 points. 4 points.
Coroner has been notified he is route.
Coroner's on.
Central Medic 9, I copy your patient loading down to 703, one passenger on board. Hey, Ken. Central. Central, go ahead, mate, Ken. I don't know if anybody's notified, but get a hold of it, so make sure that everything might need to get hold of me in high school, notify them about the students that are involved in it. Copy that, 201.
looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
I felt proud of myself, the way you said I would, that I didn't drink and drive, though some friends said I should. I made a healthy choice, and your advice to me was right. The party finally ended, and the kids drove out of sight. I got into my car, sure to get home in one piece. I never knew what was coming, Mom, something I expected least. Now I'm laying on the pavement, and I hear the policeman say, "The kid that caused this wreck was drunk. Mom, his voice seems far away. My own blood's all around me as I try hard not to cry. I can hear the paramedics say, this girl is gonna die. I'm sure the guy had no idea while he was flying high. Because he chose to drink and drive, now I would have to die. So why do people do it, Mom, knowing it ruins lives? And now the pain is cutting me like 100 stabbing knives. Tell sister not to be afraid, and tell daddy to be brave. And when I go to heaven, put daddy's girl on my grave. Someone should have taught him that it's wrong to drink and drive. Maybe if his parents had, I'd still be alive. My breath is getting shorter, Mom. I'm getting really scared. These are my final moments, and I'm so unprepared. I wish that you could hold me, Mom, as I lie here and die. I wish that I could say, I love you, Mom, so I love you. Goodbye.
Good morning again. My name is Sheriff Mike Godfrey, and I've been doing Operation Prom Night for 10 plus years. And every year when I get up in front of the students, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I will say this This was very, very brief. It was very, very short, and it in no way depicts what really happens on an accident scene. When people are screaming, and people are crying, and families arrive, and sometimes people aren't as easy to get out, and they're entrapped in a car while the family's watching us trying to get them out. It's horrifying. It's life-changing. And I know most people, like myself, when I was young, I thought I was invincible and that it wouldn't happen to me. I've been doing this job 30 years. It will happen to any one of you, believe me or not. If you saw one of my roles in this performance was to come out and help load the bodies into the body bags and put them in the coroner's vehicle. Sadly to say, that's a large percentage of my job. I've done it not tens of times, not 20s of times, not 30s, 40s, or 50s, unfortunately hundreds of times. Not all with young people, but not all the people who drink and drive. The reality is this: if you drink and you drive, there's a higher risk that you're going to kill yourself or somebody else. And it's horrifying as it is to see this presentation. There's some things that are actually worse to me, and this is just one of my personal stories. Me and a Bearcat football player had been in this performance, and I worked a wreck on Highway 8 West, and when I got there, he was laying on the ground. He could move from the waist up and not from the waist down. Paralyzed for the rest of his life. I don't know if that's better than death or not. I know it'll sure be a lot harder to live with. If you decide to drink and drive, if you decide to get in a vehicle with somebody that's drinking and driving, if you make a bad choice, do this favor for me, please. Before you leave, not just for prom night, but anytime you think you're going to drink and drive, go find your mom and dad, your brothers, your sisters, your family members, and tell them you love them. Because that may be the last thing you get to say to them. And they'll be wondering why they could have done more, or should have done more, or what they could have done to change it, because you make one bad decision. You think you're invincible, but you're not. I promise you. You're human, just like we all are. Don't drink and drive. Don't get in a vehicle with somebody who's drinking and driving. And if you've got to put hands on somebody that's getting in a vehicle that you know is impaired, you do what you have to do. Save a life. You can't live with the fact that you could have done something and didn't. It's a very hard thing to live with. Please do that for me, and I'll do this for you. It sounds like a threat, but it's a promise. On prom night, no matter what school you go to, me, my guys, the state police, every other agency out there is going to be out there. And you think, oh, they're just out to bust us. I could care less if you get a DWI. I could care less if you pay a fine. I could care less if you go to jail. What I do care about is that you survive the night and you get to spend more time with your family. We will be out there. We're going to be rolling on the streets. We're going to be looking for people who are drinking and driving. And we're going to do everything we can, not to get you arrested, but to protect your life, protect the life of somebody else who might be on the road that night. If I could, please, there is a lot of effort that goes into it. The performers, the organizers, everybody involved with this, if you would, please give them a round of applause. Years ago, we don't do it anymore. Years ago, we used to bring actual vehicles that were involved in DWI accidents and let you see how violent it is. See the blood, see the things like that. Please, I am begging you, don't put myself, don't put the fire people, the EMS people, or any other emergency personnel in a position where we have to come and deal with you and your blood. Thank you for coming today. Please be safe. Make good decisions. Thank you.
Mother's daughter, so young has gone. and left a mother here all alone. A father's son now, his only boy, has left this world, his pride and joy. Little wooden crosses by the side of the road, another tragic story now is told. So bow your heads now and say your prayers. We'll meet again, love, way up there. Little wooden crosses by the side of the road, another tragic story now is told. So bow your heads now and say your prayers. We'll meet again, love, way up there. We'll meet again, love, way up there.